Here's the phrase I want you to think about. Mary treasured up all these things and pondered them in her heart. Moms, that's what we want you to do today. Treasure up all these things, even the greatly troubled things, and ponder them in your heart, okay? Jesus is then just a few days old. They go to the temple. There's this crazy old prophet guy there, and he says, hey, this baby is the Messiah. Can I hold the baby? I mean, he would have been arrested today, but he's this excited old prophet guy, and he's like, this is the light for the Gentiles and the light for Israel. And the Bible says that Joseph and Mary marveled, the quote is, marveled at what was said about him, like, oh, this is, somebody else recognizes that this is the Son of God. This is not just us and the shepherds and some angels, but somebody else, right? But then Simeon said to Mary, this child is destined to cause the falling and rising of many in Israel and to be a sign that will be spoken against, so that the thoughts of many hearts will be revealed, and a sword will pierce your own soul. Well, that's not exactly comforting, is it? Pierce your soul. So what do we have so far? We have greatly troubled and we have soul pierced. This kind of sounds like motherhood, right? Mary must have left the temple with the same mixed emotions that all of you go through in motherhood. And a sword will pierce your soul. And of course, we now know what the prophecy was about. It was obviously about Jesus being on the cross. And no mother would put herself in the same category of sword piercing as Mary went through. But I believe the phrase fits motherhood in general. When you give yourself to a child, there will be swords. And maybe you're in a situation right now where there are swords in your life right now. Your child is struggling. Your child didn't turn out the way you wanted. They're rebelling against you. The relationship is strained, whatever it is. What I'm helping you to understand is that even as the mother of God, it wasn't easy. Maybe even more so. And Mary is the greatest example of a mom who depended on her faith in God to see her through the sword times. Because there's going to be sword times.